What up, everyone? You're watching Emerald TV, the place to be to learn strategies on living your highest potential through the mind, body, and spirit, all while having fun. And today, we're going to be talking about the integrity gap. So imagine this, okay? I believe that everyone has this sort of potential every single day that we get to live up to. There's this spirit of who we are, who we truly are as a human being that we have every single day. It's not going to be changing at all, okay? There's this choice of our highest potential, what we're fully capable of doing, who we're fully capable of being from moment to moment to moment, and there's what we actually do. There's a line like right below it. When we don't live up to our highest potential, it creates something called the integrity gap. That means that we leave space for other icky, disgusting emotional feelings such as depression, regret, sadness, anger, frustration. It leaves room for all this sort of regret and all these feelings that we don't want to experience because we didn't act out on our highest, truest self. So how do we not experience those emotions that we don't want? Simple. We act out our highest potential from moment to moment to moment. So we close that gap from the things we actually do to the things we're fully capable of doing. So that way we don't leave room for that. There's this saying that like as long as you've given it everything you've got, that's all that matters, and it's true. So what is this highest potential that I'm talking about? So for the most part, some of you may have an idea that it's your natural God-given talent, which is your ability to sing, dance, speak, write, whatever it may be, but it's also your other natural God-given gifts that some of us may tend to overlook, take for granted, such as our ability to see, our ability to hear, love, be loved. Those are simple gifts that we tend to take for granted because it's not exactly something that's grandiose, and there are going to be moments where your natural talents are going to be needed, and when they're not going to. It's when the opportunity presents itself to actually go to an audition, sing your heart out. You're not gonna hide in a corner and never like sing again. You have that choice to sing your heart out or to dance your heart out. Because I'm a dancer, I've been to auditions. Either you choose to be scared and hold yourself back, or you dance full out. Okay, same thing. But if there's a moment where you're supposed to be a friend and you bust out in song and the moment doesn't really call for it, that's really coming from a place of more like trying to be self-serving or trying to be a bit more coming from the ego. So what that moment calls for the other gifts you're listening to. If your friend needs you to listen, you have the gift to listen, and that's your highest potential at that moment. So there you have it, the integrity gap. Before I go, I want to ask you guys, has there ever been a moment where you had that opportunity to make an impact or do something that is your highest potential, but you pretty much didn't, and you walked away feeling guilty, feeling regret, and whatever emotion you may have felt? I know I have had that moments to be able to help someone or to be a loving friend and listen, but I was so caught in my own ego that I didn't want to listen to them. I made them feel wrong, and moments after I felt like I was the worst person ever. If you guys have ever had that experience, I want to know. Leave me a comment right down below. And while you're at it, make sure you head on over to the blog, subscribe to my free newsletter so I can give you guys insight and more beyond Emerald TV. And if you like this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who you think might benefit from it. And remember, we're all called to greatness, whether it's the lowest point of our lives or the highest point of our lives. From moment to moment, we all have the choice to live our highest potential. But at the end of the day, it's really up to us to choose. The world needs your greatness to shine. Thanks for watching Emerald TV, and I'll catch you guys later.